Oh, alright. And what's new in the mail? I see. Plus, oh, that's plus 10 poles right there. Of a goo. Yeah, I thought I wasn't gonna make it to the update today, but I guess I was wrong. Level 1. What's new here? Oh yeah, all this shit. Oh yeah, claim. Who do I want? I already know what you do. I already know what you do, and I have your light cones. You might not be a bad idea to have. What do you do? You just advance everyone forward, don't you? I know she's really good. What is she? She's Harmony? Yeah, makes sense. Preservation. You're just a shield, aren't you? Yeah. I know what Clara does. I don't like you. And I kind of don't like you either. I don't know. I kind of want Bronia and Welt. But at the same time, C2, I'm sorry, E2 Himiko? Perhaps. It's weird, right? Because they're all good. Besides Yang Kuang. I don't care. I have a 1/3 of a year to decide who I want. So cool. I don't know. I'll think about it. Gift of Odyssey. Oh yeah, +1. Home decoration 1. I know that's new. Oh, yeah, this is new as well. Let's try you. Let's try out Sunday. I thought this character's already out. I was wrong, apparently. What do you do? Causes an ally character and they're summoned to immediately take action. What does it mean, and they're summoned? Causes one ally to regenerate a certain percentage of energy. Increase an ally character and they're summoned. Damage, crit rate, and crit damage. What does it mean, and they're summoned?
A day of peaceful repose.
I don't know what that does.
Banish your fears and advance with unwavering resolve.
Enables one designated ally and they're summoned to immediately take action and increase their damage dealt. If the target has summoned, then the damage increase boosts further. Ultimate regenerates energy for one designated ally and turns the target into and their summon into increased crit damage using a skill. Yeah.
We're in trouble now.
Fine. There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Time for a shot.
I've heard the call. Serenity is before me. And this mortal will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
Goodbye. Damn.
Welcome, customers.
I can really make people get destroyed here.
1,000 wonders to fight as one.
Oh, they changed her voice actor. I remember reading something about that.
I'm okay.
And you guys are annoying.
Conflict is pitiless.
Now time.
Will overcome the thorns. Torment and doubt farewell.
Time for the show no mercy. Here is thunder.
Easy dub. Yeah, I just played as him. Play as him again, man.
I commend.
I know what they mean by summon now, though. So.
I commend. I commend. When faced.
What does your technique do? I see.
Time to get vigilant.
Guys, I'm waiting for all immediately.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. 1,000 wonders to fight as one.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
No manners, huh?
Goodbye.
Seize the moment.
Man, I'm just now realizing how much more damage you can do with Sunday. Jesus Christ.
Here is thunder.
Nap time. Who invited you? Who will it be?
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
Naughty child. Let's be friends. No manners, huh?
Easy dub. Plus 20 money units. Another plus 20 money units. All right. What's preventing me from... How do they know I'm sharing this page? Do I need to scan this QR code? Probably. Here, let's scan it. Let's see what happens. God damn it. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Bro, what's my level? What level am I? Like 65? I don't know. 69. Nice. My in-game mail. Fine. Hold up. That's actually hilarious that you can sign in-game. You don't actually have to use... I don't know if I like that. Not gonna lie. They have like 50 fail-safes though, which is nice. Alright, I already give up. Because it took me to the exact same fucking screen I just went to. I already give up. Right. Do I want to do the trailblazing mission? I kind of do, but I also kind of don't right now. So new here. How's the missions? Oh yeah, so I had to watch something before I logged in, and it said asked me if I wanted to watch something. I should have started the stream right then and there and not look at anything else, but I said no. Oh yeah, recap. Okay, yeah, fuck it. Give me the lore.
Back to the start of the journey to Penacony. The Astral Express, upon invitation from the Watchmaker, heads to a cosmic vacation spot, the Reverie Hotel, for a banquet. However, in this sweet dream paradise, they unexpectedly become entangled in two bizarre murder mysteries.
That never happened.
A grand struggle for a legacy begins. Numerous factions enter one after another, acting in response to the situation. The family hosts also plot to capture the Watchmaker with this opportunity, and ensure the Charmony Festival takes place as scheduled.
Can I just say I already love this because they... it's clear to me the developers realize, like, hey, it's been a long time since Penacony came out. These motherfuckers don't remember, right?
A confrontation between the emanator of the Nihility, Acheron, and IPC representative Aventurine becomes the turning point of the entire event. The latter, through a grand death, shatters the family's lies and reveals the existence of the primordial dreamscape, Dreamflux Reef. The Express crew thus delves into the heart of the situation. Here, Gallagher reveals to everyone the truths about the dreamscape, the Stellaron, Mikhail, and the other nameless. They finally uncover the legacy of the Trailblaze and, in doing so, receive a glimpse from the Harmony. To fulfill the wishes of their predecessors, everyone heads to the Penacony Grand Theater, with the intention of sealing the Stellaron. However, they are forced into a deadly battle against Sunday, the head of the Oak family, who is aligned with the Order. This great battle concludes with the fall of the Order once again. The future of Penacony remains uncertain. However, thanks to the mediation of the crew, the family and the IPC agree to cede some of their interests and reach a consensus. Penacony regains the right to determine its own destiny. In the very end, Sparkle makes a grand return with a startling bomb show. This crisis is ultimately resolved amid spectacular fireworks. With everyone receiving their own best ending, the tragicomedy of the sweet dream comes to a close.
Yeah, I've always felt like the side character Sparker was an actual nothing burger. Like her whole character point was a red herring, and I don't like Sparkle. Yeah. Where the fuck am I? Are we here? Oh, I know why we're here.
You can tell me anything that...
Amphorius, the eternal land.
Oh no. The strike got Don hung. You know, it's probably for the best. There are no records of this world in a databanks. Not even a mention of its name.
Yeah, that's what Miss Black Swan said. It's a world hidden away from outside observation, with a presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. It's mysterious, all right. You haven't been with us on the Express very long. Will the journey be too much for you to handle?
Been Express for 2 years now.
Huh? Has it been that long?
Oh no, it got Himiko as well. There's no need to be nervous. I understand that it may be difficult for us today to wrap our heads around the idea that the world Anvil didn't venture into. World of Veil didn't venture into. But a journey like that was only routined on to the Express crew back then. After all, Trailblazers to trailblaze is to explore the universe boundaries.
We
I
should
can't
consider
fucking read, man.
Pom-Pom's opinion too. They don't know we're considering Amphorius as a destination.
Sure, I'll take care of it. As said, Pom-Pom usually stays out of discussions about destinations. The final decision will likely still be on us to make. In that case, we best take the time to think it over.
Yeah. Plus, even if we pass Amphorius over, we've still got a fuel problem to solve.
Can I vote no? Of course you can. For now, let's let Miss Black Swan know that we're considering the internal land as possible destinations, but we're also keeping our options open. Seeing how... Dude, I can't fucking... There's something wrong with me today. I can't fucking read. Which is weird, because I actually don't feel tired. I woke up, like, great. Seeing as how this is going to be a usual adventure, it'd be good for us to take some time out to make preparations for the journey. Meanwhile, I'll see if I can find out more about Anfubris from our allies before we depart.
In other words, we won't be leaving Penacony anytime soon.
Dog, we're on fucking Herdos right now.
Or
Look outside.
we could also revisit our previous stops to make sure that the astral charts and navigation routes are all functioning fine. I wonder if the hole in the Tychean Stadium has been repaired.
Express has... Dude, I really can't fucking read today. Express has been on the go almost the whole time since we left the space station. We've barely had any time to catch our breath. Let's take this opportunity to wrap up our vacation instead and make the most out of the break. At the moment, people still haven't expected this vacation to be fulfilling. They will witness a grand Jiho war dance. Whatever. And those will meet again from family info. So the war dance took place in between that, got it. Several weeks later, golden hour Penacony.
Creating chaos is also a means of maintaining social stability, if you ask me.
If you have the time for mindless gossip, you're probably better off spending it on getting actual work done.
They say this is all part of ongoing investigations. But is there even any point to doing this? The threat's long been neutralized. They're just putting on a show. I mean, Look at us. This sudden surge in inter-family cooperative efforts. It's nothing but a pretense for those outsiders, isn't it?
Sounds like you've got insider intel. Now I'm curious. Are the stories going around true? Was the furor that broke out a while ago really a result of trouble within the Oak family?
Yes.
Those are some difficult questions. Didn't I just say that creating chaos is also a means to maintaining social stability? Now, who knows who's been fanning the flames? But there are a dozen rumors going around out there, each one more outlandish than the last.
Oh, I've heard those. Conspiracy theories about how the IPC had orchestrated everything and... what was it again? That the chaos was only quelled because of an accident? Makes no sense. So what's the lowdown?
Oh, the truth has probably been long buried under all the hearsay. All I can say for sure is that someone's taken the rap for it.
You mean the former Oak family head?
Yup.
Bingo. Most of the blame was pinned on him when the Charmony Festival was abruptly cancelled. Since then, not a single soul's seen him. Heck, forget his whereabouts. Nobody even knows if he's still alive. Talk about scary. For all we know, we might have watched something go down in history, like what happened to the Black Plum family back then, without even realizing it.
I've heard another theory about that family head, though.
Okay. There he is.
I beg your pardon, sirs. Dreamweavers are carrying out inspections on the routes around here, and all affected facilities have been closed off. Kindly take a detour in the meantime.
What happened? Is this because of the Stellaron? Jeez. Are we Penaconians never gonna dream in peace again?
There is no cause for alarm, sir. The Stellaron has already been sealed. This is just a routine inspection. A move to heighten security, if you will. Please rest assured that the family will do everything in our power to protect the sweet dreams of every guest.
I see. We'll leave the two of you to your work then.
Did I just not notice Sunday?
Excuse me, sir. Have we met before?
Oh. Do you recall when or where we might have met?
He's using his mind powers.
My bad. I must be mistaken. Sorry about that. Sweet
It's just the
dreams
wind.
to both of you, sirs.
You sure have a knack for stirring up trouble. Of all the routes available, you had to take the one that Bloodhound's keeping watch over.
We shouldn't run into any problems with you around. Even if they see through the Harmony's power of disguise, there'll be a way for us to escape.
Spare
He's
a thought
trying to
for me,
run?
will you?
That's so hype.
Just being in your company is plenty enough to get me into trouble, Mr. Prime Fugitive of Penacony.
So how do you escape?
And that is exactly why I need you with me. You're the only one I can rely on in Penacony now.
The only one you can rely on, huh? What about her?
At least, she was spared from the consequences of my actions.
What a shame, huh?
Why do you say that?
Just thought that being mean might be more effective than consoling you. I've seen plenty like you. Eager for everyone to take you to task after a setback because that's the only way you'll feel better. As though the more they condemn you, the more likely you can rectify your mistake. That said, if I'd really wanted to hit you where it hurts, I'd use a different approach. Like a show of sympathy, for example.
You're right. I won't deny that.
She should still be in Penacony. Aren't you going to look for her?
That won't be necessary. I'm sure you already know why, considering your vested interest in reading my thoughts. I can't bring myself to see her when I'm a fugitive.
All right, then let's keep going. Helping a fugitive return to their
Sunday, I think you're seeing her.
home. So exciting.
How many money units do I have? That's a lot of money unit. It's Clocky! Why does it look different? It doesn't, I'm just an
I
idiot.
see 2 bloodhounds. They appear to
No,
be
it
on
actually does look
official
different.
business, unlike the pair from
Not
earlier.
as, lively.
What's happening at Ideen Park?
Hey! Hey! In case you didn't notice, I can't see anything.
My apologies. I forgot that you're not very tall.
Remind
Child.
me, why do I have to make this trip with you again?
We've been through this. You're the only one I can turn to now. Besides, we once lived a cat and dog existence. Embroiling you in my affairs won't weigh on my conscience.
You certainly don't have much of one if you can bring yourself to say something like that.
Nope.
Yet you will repay this favor all the same. After all, you're only alive today because of me. You owe me that much.
Holy moly.
Holy
Can you get
moly!
any more conceited?
When you were abandoned in the wild and near your end, I showed you a way to survive and helped you escape the jaws of death. When you were at your wit's end and felt lost about your future, I did everything within my power to help you safeguard your position in the family.
Okay, I get it already. You have a way with words, I'll give you that. Still, it's one thing to repay a favor, quite another to knowingly put myself in harm's way. I don't understand. Why are you hell-bent on going back to Penacony? Is this an IPC mission? Did they make you a deal? You can have your freedom back, but in return you must turn against all whom you once called family or something like that?
Regrettably, Lady Bonajade didn't drop so much as a hint about it.
Oh, so he made a deal with her.
You
I
are
see.
free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer.
She only left me with a most intriguing message before setting me free. As for whether I can afford the price of my freedom, I'll only know when I find out what it is.
But nothing good ever comes out of being in the IPC's debt.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, there's still some time before that payment is due. So why not exercise the right to freedom that I've just regained?
By walking straight into a trap?
Yup.
Or by making amends for past deeds. When it's time to go, this will be farewell for good. So, before I leave Penacony, I'd like to take some time to look back on all the events that have taken place.
Can't you just look back on it from a distance?
There's something else I want to do too. The embryo of philosophy may have fallen, but the order in Penacony wasn't built in a day. This sweet dream is likely to still contain residual traces of the Oak family's influence.
Get off your high horse. The other 4 families are more than capable of working things out on their own.
I might have gone astray, but others shouldn't have to clean up after my mistakes.
Too bad they are.
Then you should also know that the IPC isn't gonna help you a second time. If you fall into the family's hands again, you're done for.
You know how it is. Old habits die hard. The tie should be on the center line. The shirt must not protrude from the vest. Trouser creases should be perfectly straight, and always aligned with the tips of your shoes.
Yup.
We should always ensure that everything is in order before walking out. The same applies when bidding my home farewell, too.
But what has Ideen Park got to do with you? Don't tell me that the Founder is one of your disguises.
I'm not that old.
He's pretty old.
Oh, come on. Take a joke, will ya?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Sorry, but park facilities are out of order. Refurbishment works are currently underway. Please come back again later.
That sounds familiar.
I'm aware of the situation. You can skip the report.
What? What are you talking about? I need... Mr. 1 Week. Please excuse me. I should have recognized you earlier. I must be more tired than I realized.
I want to know what's going on in there. You'll tell me, won't you?
No.
There's nothing much to say, actually. We Bloodhounds are just as baffled as you are. My guess is that it's simply part of the aftermath of the Stellaron incident.
Aftermath?
You are?
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday.
Mr.
He works for
Workday.
me. You don't know him?
Oh, I see. Pardon my ignorance, sir. Coming back to the topic of the park, let's just say that it has been recently observed that certain behaviors are not tolerated around here.
What happens if you violate the prohibitions?
It's baffling, but corrective measures will be taken. It's kind of difficult to explain. Maybe you'd like to see for yourself?
Sure.
Yeah, that works. Can you keep watch over the entrance? We'll go in and have a look for ourselves.
Please take these notes with you. They may come in handy.
Grabs your notes.
You shouldn't have said that just now. It'll only make us look suspicious.
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
I was just telling the truth. I've always found this name to be more suitable for you. So, why are we here? You managed this park before?
Yup.
You could say that. I was still a child back then. To become the bronze Melodia of the Oak family, I'd gone under Mr. Gopherwood's tutelage. We were taking a walk in the park like any other day, when he suddenly hit on the idea to have me manage the park. Within the domain he demarcated, my every word would hold the force of law. In hindsight, that was probably the first time that I enforced order.
You rose through the ranks soon after. I take it that you must have done a pretty good job.
Oh.
Quite the contrary. I made a terrible mess of things. Fortunately, the tourists thought of it as nothing more than a spell of merrymaking.
Was that his way of training you?
Perhaps he was just using an approach with lighter consequences to show me what he'd learned in life. That there is never an ideal paradigm when it comes to rules. If the enforcer is incapable of introspection, then even regulations once laid down with the noblest of intentions will eventually become defiled. This place is no exception. The distorted after echoes of the Order will only add to the chaos.
Let's see what we have on these notes.
Nothing's written on them. Alright. Focus on your burgers. Only cast and crew members are allowed. Be kind to birds. Do not discard trash can. Do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by Dream Jolt troops are experiencing the attractions. Handstand walks around flower beds are prohibited. Handstand walks.
No consumption of food except for burgers.
Burger.
What?
Burger. Ice cream.
No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Please tell me you didn't make this rule.
I have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that rule is so that people can learn to wait in line in an orderly manner for things, instead of shoving and jostling people around.
That's so fucking stupid.
What happens if I break the rule?
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be enforced.
They like the ice cream.
Try me.
Wait, don't!
The blink of the eye, the ice cream vanishes into 1 week's stomach.
So, where are those corrective measures?
Fucking gun turrets show up. Rips them apart.
That's odd.
Didn't I tell ya? The family can take care of the issue without you having to get involved. Next on the list is the stage.
He's gonna like blow up from the inside. I just realized all the birds in the background.
On the stage.
There's so many.
Surprisingly reasonable rule.
And an easy one to test. Neither of us is part of the cast or a crew member. Let's try it out.
So why are we breaking these rules again?
Huh?
Oh, okay.
Let's try that again.
Boing.
What's going on?
Guide those who have lost their way back onto the right path. Looks like this is an example of the corrective measures that the Bloodhound mentioned. It's exactly what I would have done back then.
You've been iron-fisted since you were little, haven't you?
Yep.
Wait a sec. If this is how violations are corrected, then everything that I ate just now?
I tried to warn you.
Gonna throw up. He vomits a silver of rainbows.
Ugh.
How do you feel?
Now, I'm feeling murderous.
In any case, say what you will, but I can't sit by and do nothing. Not when I'm the cause of all this trouble in Ideen Park. There's no need to involve the Dream Weavers. I'll fix these distortions once and for all.
What's the plan?
Nothing complicated. All
Do you know how
distortions
much ice
have their
cream I've
roots.
licked in this fucking game?
To trace them to the source once they manifest. Breaking a few rules will do. We just need to make sure that the corrective measures that will be implemented aren't too much for us to handle. When a distorted after echo manifests to correct us, I'll be able to pinpoint its whereabouts. Then, I'll use the power of tuning to heal the dreamscape.
So, can I take it that rules are meant to be broken now?
Yep.
Oh, I say we pass on it.
Want to lick the ice cream again, though, dog.
Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing the attractions. The Dream Jolt troupe, where? Are they hiding or something? Please do not use the Dream Jolt troupe.
Can I use them? I need to go over here first. Trash can.
Do not discard trash in trash cans. This is absurd. Did you make this rule too?
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradoxes. I was no exception.
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke about this. Well,
You've been joking.
what do you suggest we throw in?
Trash. Probably trash.
Something's happening.
Whoa! Golden trash!
What is this? A woodcutter's trash can?
We're not breaking enough rules. We should look
Why is it
elsewhere,
looking
too.
trash? Hey, man.
Oh, there it is. Found a good hiding spot, didn't ya? Come on, let's buy some bottle caps from it.
Just one moment.
I could allow these. Some alpha credits behind the out ear.
Let me translate that for you. Who are you trying to pay with your spare change?
And they places even more alpha credits.
I'm afraid you're going to have to handle this if it isn't enough.
Handle this? Handle what? Wait, is that really all you've got on you?
Yeah, I mean, he is a criminal.
May I remind you that I am currently on the run?
Control troop lets out 10 shots, move closer, pointing about. Okay.
Whew. Luck's on our side. Looks like we scraped together just enough.
So glad bottle cap. So fucking cool.
Shall we give this capsule machine a try and see what happens?
Sure. It just works as intended, doesn't it? Gambling.
Nothing's off so far. Maybe we should open the capsule?
You shouldn't have done that. Since the warnings have been fulfilled, punishment is now inevitable.
They can't be seriously going that far, right? No. Hey, look out!
Joining the battle. Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas ablaze! Listen to the final harmony in unison.
Boop.
Yeah. Tonight, stars echo.
Take your position. The mood is set. Let the show begin! Let's improvise.
Die.
May the foul stench just hit. This sets
Do you wanna be?
Firefly Type 4 in position. Immerse yourself in it. Time to cleanse the filth. The truth, everything in this world is bleeding.
Stay in step.
Oh, so high. And a show. Whoa. I'm done singing now. Let's sing again. That's actually a waste. I want to kill him here. But that was a waste of an ultimate.
Oh, did they have to do that? They could have just recalled the capsule.
Nope.
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is another corrective measure?
Ugh. Aren't the rules being too finicky with words?
Enough. The location of the distortion.
Okay. The after echoes of the order once disordered commit. Okay, yeah. It's just, I have elemental sight now. Cool.
Oh, there it is. Huh. It does look somewhat like you.
Time for it to disappear for good.
Cool.
Reveal thyself unto me, as is customary. All creatures endowed with eyes bear souls of equal worth.
Whoa. It worked. The IPC totally should have sent someone to keep an eye on you. Aren't they worried that you might make a comeback in Penacony and grow a new pair of wings?
So long as there remains a need for me to keep a low profile, I'm no threat to them.
That's true. Come to think of it, you had always been in the spotlight, be it as a respected member of the elite or a leader. When was the last time you fell into the mud? All the way back during your childhood days?
Sometime before I turned 6. Like most boys would, I tried to fly with my ear feathers, only to fall into a pit. I almost broke my halo.
I think you did.
That was sarcasm, in case you didn't realize. But whoa, you actually remember something like that?
You never forget times of failure. It's only human nature.
Ugh, you're probably the only one
Yeah,
who
you eventually
considers
forget
something
it.
like that a failure.
Team Plague Forgotten, whatever. I sent another one over here. Eel.
What is it this time?
Just looking back.
But nothing's there.
That's
He doesn't
the whole
get it.
point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories are so fresh, it's as if it all only happened yesterday. when the younger me tasted failure here. I ran myself ragged to fix the mess. I thought myself no longer the same person as before. But it looks like I was just going round in circles. I'm glad for this chance to look back on my past in this way. Come now. We should go. This will be...
Okay.
So, where are we heading next?
OT Mall. There are bloodhounds stationed along the way, though. It might be better to take a quieter route.
I don't mean to meddle, but I'd advise you to stay away from that place.
Hey, well.
Did something happen?
There isn't any concrete information yet, but anomalies have been reported around the area. The family is currently investigating. You okay?
I'm fine. The Stellaron incident may have been quelled, but who is to say that nobody has another agenda? Thanks for the tip, sir. We'll make a detour. May you stay safe, too.
I'm surprised I actually got past Welt. Oh, never mind. I probably didn't.
Sweet Dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise to look out for oncoming vehicles.
Is there that way he does know and he just doesn't care?
Thank you.
Whew, that was no ordinary passerby. It's a miracle that he didn't see through your disguise.
Oh, he probably did.
The Astral Express should have departed a long time ago. Why is he still in Penacony? We needn't change our plans because of him. But be sure to keep your guard up. I hope nothing terrible has fallen upon Penacony while I was in captivity the last few days.
I mean, no, nothing has. The only thing I has is,
Come now.
monkey.
It's time we set off.
That's it.
Let's not stick too close to each other, just in case.
Can I actually go
A few
back
feet
here?
or so between us will do.
Think there's anything else here in terms of anomalies, or no? Everything is only the one. It might be only the one. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I don't even see another one. Sure, that where I missed my chance. What was that achievement I got for? Oh, okay, yeah, no. That was a hidden achievement. That was the hidden one. Cool. Accidentally doing stuff without knowing, baby. That's right, when they show up as blue like that, it means it's a hidden achievement. Grandpa was so glad. I can't wait to get out of Penacony so I don't have to start, so I can stop dealing with Disney adults, dude. That's all this is. Just Penacony is just Disneyland, which means there's Disney adults, and I hate them.
Seems I let my wishful thinking get the best of me. Will you at least give me a chance to explain?
I will, but before I do, put your hands behind your back and answer my questions in short sentences.
Yeah, see, nothing gets past the motherfucker.
Short sentences?
I need to make sure your words aren't concealing any dangerous incantations.
I can't believe I've left everyone with such a peculiar impression of me. Please, believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent. Penacony will never experience the Order again, either.
I'm afraid I won't be taking your words at face value, not after how you wielded the power of harmony. Answer me. What are you doing here?
It looks like there's only one way to gain your trust. Come on out, 1 week. We found ourselves an ally.
Sunday undiscovered he shared his story as well.
So, it was the IPC that freed you.
My sister has likely made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how I'm able to move around freely in Penacony, I have 1 week to thank for that. As you can see, I've only returned to my home to bid it farewell. Would you be kind enough to give me a chance to say goodbye, so that I may leave without regrets?
Agreed. But, until you leave Penacony for good, you're to stay by my side.
You have my gratitude.
I left my home in a hurry, too. I know how it feels.
I'm aware how he
That
left his
said,
home.
I can't make this call by myself. My companions need to know about this, too.
The Astral Express crew is in Penacony too?
Yup.
Come with me. We'll go find them. You come along, too.
Okay, okay. Boy, this is gonna be a party.
Yup. You think I can Giga Snipe that one? Fuck. I guess I can't.
We're here. They should be somewhere nearby.
Mr. Yang, if you don't mind, there's something that puzzles me. Now that the crisis on the planet of festivities has been averted, shouldn't the Astral Express have departed to continue on its trailblazing journey? Why have you and your companions stayed behind in Penacony?
Because we own this bitch now.
Could it be that someone stirred up trouble after I left?
And if that were indeed the case?
I doubt I'm in any position to be proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the Nameless and aid with any plans you may have.
There's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony. Our reason for lingering here is a certain unusual passenger.
A passenger?
Yup.
The Express has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're just resting up in Penacony for a while before we depart.
By passenger, do you mean this lady here?
Yes.
Or these ladies?
Why is there so many of her?
This... how?
You're finally here, Mr. Yang. We have a huge problem.
Time for my side of the story. Meanwhile, the Radiant Fear Spire.
Isn't it fascinating how variables never fail to find their way into the lives of organic life forms?
Neither did I expect to see you here in Penacony, Mr. Skrulum. I assume the Genius Society wasn't invited to the festival?
I
Festivities?
have no interest in the Harmony's celebration, so it's only natural for me to turn down the invitation. But it looks like my decision also cost me the front row seat to all of your exciting adventures. Conclusion: there is likewise a downside to pursuing reason.
I'm sure if all you geniuses showed up at the Charmony Festival, things would be very different.
I hear that the Astral Express has established a collaboration with the Garden of Recollection for your next destination.
Perhaps. It did suggest the destination, but that was all. Did you hear that from Madame Herta? It's a world beyond the knowledge of the Nameless, after all. I wrote to her hoping that all-encompassing erosions could provide us with some information.
Could there be more to it?
Yes, there is something else. Miss Black Swan said... I can't fucking... These fucking names, I swear to God. Amperformis? Or Amphemus is a world influenced by the three paths. And the erosion is one such path.
Logic. The average Pathstrider wouldn't leave any trace behind in the Garden of Recollection's mirror.
You're right. So this has to be related to the Emanators, or perhaps even the Eons. That's why I wanted to know if the Genius Society had a clue about it.
It's a pity we do not communicate much within the Society. Not to mention we've lost most of our members to the Lord of Silence. I have never heard of Amphorius, however.
Amphorius, that's how you pronounce it. I never said the same, but it did pique her interest, and she agreed to do a little digging. My guess is that there's a chance the Garden of Recollection is behind it. She's always had a keen interest in remembrance technology, after all. It's also thanks to her that we got to make Miss Room May's acquaintance a while back. We even went into the Kalja Abyss to bring a Leviathan carcass back for our new friends, speaking of her. This is far too much of an understatement, but none of us ever expected us to see an old friend at Miss Rume.
That Foxian girl has indeed been through an unimaginable turn of events. I suppose that's the fate you organic life forms are bound by.
Yup. Yeah, a bond truly runs deep.
So is it out of goodwill that the Astral Express volunteered to send her back home?
But Nameless see a point in keeping work and favors apart? It's her request. She hopes to make a brief stop somewhere to reframe her mindset before returning to Shenhe, considering her unique position with the Alliance.
Looks like this is one exceptional passenger. Don't you have to accompany her then, Miss Himiko?
My companions are with her. They know Miss Tayun better than anyone. Plus, those youngsters will definitely do a better job than keeping me when it comes to vacations. They're probably having a wonderful time now.
So, is anyone gonna tell me what's going on? March?
Oh, about that. Why don't you ask him instead? He knows how to present things logically.
No, I don't. Apparently, there are many Tyrages here with us.
You don't have to tell him that. He can see for himself. Forget it. I'll tell you. We walked around with Miss Tingyun for a while after separating from the rest. But then we ran into something weird.
Did something happen in the dreamscape?
Actually, it's more like it was someone's fault. We met a Pepeshi filming a Try Not to Laugh challenge, and he gave us some of his candy. A type of candy that's supposed to make you fall over laughing.
So that sort of try not to laugh challenge.
I didn't really want to do it, but he insisted on us giving it a shot. That's how we got into this problem.
What happened?
Behold the Laughing Maniac, March 7th.
Oh, come on, stop interrupting. So, we had some candy, and we're so happy we rolled around on the ground for a bit before standing up. But once we did, we realized Miss Tingyun ate the candy too. But she only sneezed nonstop. Achoo! Achoo! Sneeze after sneeze. And before we knew it, she multiplied into several Tingyuns right in front of us.
So cool.
What's your take on this?
The dreamscape is a Memoria world. It is likely the candy triggered her hypersensitive mind, causing scattered memory fragments to dissociate and become entities themselves.
So, real quick, because I'm trying to remember myself, so... We found Miss Tang Yun after helping her to, most likely with the, you know what it probably was? It was probably the fucking, the event I didn't do, or like the new domain for the Simulated Universe, where we helped Miss Herda, because I didn't do that yet, and we probably found her there. I had to take a while to guess.
There is no cause for concern.
Or we found out where she was,
We've
so we
experienced
went to her.
similar incidents from time to time.
Or you brought her
in this
Pentacon or something, I don't know.
dream.
I'll have YouTube describe it for me.
Mr. Yang? Who is this?
It's okay. You can reveal yourself now.
I was only being careful. Or we would have been stopped by the Bloodhounds more than once on our way here. Help me remove my disguise. 1 week.
It's been a while, everyone.
You almost killed me. Multiple times.
You! What's going on?
Am I still dreaming?
Everyone, stay calm. I'll explain. I believe that at this point, Sunday has no reason to be dishonest. But to prevent any unforeseen complications, I'll be accompanying him everywhere he goes until he leaves Penacony. Mr. 1 Week here is an old acquaintance of Sunday's.
Pleased to meet you, fair lady. And you, of course. You're the heavyweight who pummeled this control freak.
Damn right. He was a worthy opponent.
The surprises just keep pouring in. First there was Miss Acheron, and then Miss Ting Yun. Why does it seem like Mr. Yang always comes back with some extraordinary guests?
Let's leave this discussion for later. For now, we should be focusing on returning Miss Ting Yun to her normal self.
That's not gonna be easy. You'll see what I mean, Mr. Yang. These Ting Yuns aren't exactly easy to communicate with.
Right. Ha! Damn it.
Miss March 7th, have you taken the time to consider my suggestion?
Your suggestion? Oh, wait. Which Miss Ting Yun are you again?
It's me! I'm the one who wants every Ting Yun to come together to form the Ting Yun Merchant Guild. How often do you get the chance to work with yourself? Just imagine how in sync we'll be with one another. We're bound to thrive and prosper. I know, we can't leave the dreamscape to trade with the outside world, so that's where you come in, Miss March 7th. Your wits surpass many others, making you the perfect person to handle liaison negotiations on our behalf.
Okay.
I guess I can consider it. I hope everything goes smoothly for your guild. There. Now do you see what I mean, Mr. Yang?
There does appear to be an element of her talking to herself.
This Tame's got a sense of humor these days.
Hey! You better not be referring to the part about my wits surpassing many others.
What wits?
Mr. Yang mentioned the Express's next voyage is to send a passenger back home. Could this lady be from the Xianzhou Alliance?
Yes, more specifically, the Xianzhou Luofu.
The Luofu? Didn't the Antimatter Legion launch an ambush on the Luofu some time ago? Was she one of the few survivors?
No. She was actually one of the few deaths.
Quite the contrary. She might have been the person closest to the eye of the storm.
Looks like there's a lot more to this story.
Story for another time. As host of the Dreamscape, do you have any suggestions for fixing this problem?
I don't have much to go on now. Perhaps we should talk to the other Miss Ting Yuns here.
So what, the Anti-Mal Legion's finally coming to Penacony? Actually, that would make sense considering, you know, they're everywhere.
That sounds That's nice. People never forget a personally prepared home-cooked meal. But then again, gifts should be lasting. What about a delightful new bouquet of flowers on the table each day? Wouldn't they do a better job at brightening up someone's day? That sounds like a good idea. If we really want to do this right, though, it's the thought behind the gift that truly matters. The more thought goes into the gift, the better the recipient feels it. She makes a valid point, too.
By the way, anyone in my chat who told me that Sheng Yun was dead all back then, when I saw her, quote, die, they go fuck themselves, because I was right in saying she wasn't.
You sure
Just saying.
have a way of not offending anyone.
These three Tingyuns don't look like they'll be
Ting Yun, not Sheng
conclusion
Yun.
anytime
Ting Yun.
soon. We won't be able to get a word in.
So, what do you think, Sonny?
Let's try a different name, my dear friend.
Oh, don't we sound chummier that way? I took a leaf out of this Foxian girl's book.
The problem with Miss Tingyun is just as I suspected before. That prank shattered her into notes that are each a part of her. In other words, it means the Tingyuns we see here are all different aspects of her psyche.
Okay. You just made it sound a whole lot more complicated.
Yup.
At any rate, this is a known occurrence across the dreamscape. Tuning could be the way to fix it. The only problem is that these Miss Tingyuns are too caught up in their own world. Is there one we can properly speak with?
One that we can speak with? Oh, I think there is one. But it may take me a while to identify her.
Why? Just identify her. Stupid bitch. Money grubber. She's completely oblivious to everything else and stands there continuously operating the cash spewer, occasionally letting out an excited laugh.
Why do I feel like it's not gonna be a wise move to interrupt her?
She's gonna be pissing her seat. I can't destroy that.
Huh? You can't fly? Why? I can. I can fly. A long, long time ago, a big girl flew with me really high into the sky. I'll take you next time. Pinky promise? Should we get someone to watch over her?
Nah, I think she's perfectly fine on her own. The childlike innocence that adults have is a lot more resilient than you can imagine.
Look at Michael Jackson.
Even if that's true, it doesn't apply to her.
By the way, I like how scrungy she looks. That's a word, scrungy. Because she's just basically been, like, just trapped, basically. So she doesn't look proper anymore.
Ugh, yikes.
I like it.
She's scary. No, I won't be able to... I'm walking. Ugh, this Miss Tingyun looks like she's sleepwalking.
Can I go up here? I can.
Looks like they still haven't decided on anything yet.
Well, if you ask me, take the people pleaser out of the picture, and they'll arrive at a conclusion in no time at all.
You're hoping for them to get into a fight, aren't you?
Yeah, that'd be so hype.
Looks like they...
Well, if you ask me...
You're hoping for them...
Oh, you're here again. So, what's your decision?
I'm still
I knew it.
Dude, which one is it? Not that one. It's gonna be one with a name on it. Not that one.
Huh? I'll take.
Nah.
Even if.
Oh.
Were you all looking for me? Oh,
You shut up
were
out of
you
nowhere.
all looking for me? Found her. If I remember correctly, this Miss Tingyun's trait is.
It's nothing special, really.
So this is the side of Miss Tengyun.
She ought to meet your one we can properly speak with requirement, right?
Worth a try, my lady. If I may, I wish to perform a tuning on you.
Before you start, you should know that we're keeping our eyes on you. If you even think about taking Miss Tingyun hostage.
It is not my intention to provoke you. Perhaps, as assurance, we can have my friend here perform the task in my stead. 1 week has a higher mastery of the harmony than I do.
That is true.
If you still have concerns, you are also free to restrain me while he performs the tuning.
Okay.
There's no need for that. You're acting so sincere. I'm actually surprised.
Yeah.
Are you all right with this, Miss Tingyun?
I go as the wind blows, so you may decide for me.
Then kindly forgive our intrusion. Please do your best, 1 week.
She's about to fucking spaz out, dude. Oh, he's about to see her memories.
What the? Did any of you hear a voice just now?
A voice?
Never mind.
Look, it's working.
Cutscene.
Never did I expect that every encounter with you would always be in moments of distress. Did I conduct myself improperly?
Miss Tingyun, you're finally back. You may be small, but you're pretty amazing. Huh? What's wrong?
Yep, mind fucked.
It's nothing. Just a trivial matter.
Ominous music plays ominously.
What do you sense?
I should have let you handle it yourself. This girl is not as ordinary as she appears. I nearly died. Just now.
Darkness ascends before the eyes, reminiscent of the chaos between birth, the universe, and chaos. Okay.
Don't be afraid.
What
I hate how fast the black
is
screens
this
are.
place?
Why not just let me just skip it when I want to? They're too long and too short.
See, you only need to remember one thing. You're not alone.
Who are you? And who am I? Is that where I came from? And where does this path lead?
Death. Temporary added. You can make changes to the lineup. Oh.
Benefactor,
Good.
let me lend you a hand.
All right, yeah. We gotta
It's still
end stream.
early. Where to now?
Oh, put me here. Ooh. Yeah. I don't have time to continue, unfortunately. You are E1, right? Yeah. Achievements. I'm level 69. Hold up. Oh my god, I keep clicking the wrong buttons. I don't want to go there. Why does it take... Oh, I see. I wanted a parlor car real quick. I don't care about you crying. Give me my stuff. I leveled up last time I played, but I didn't claim anything. Guys, we're almost max level. Buggers. Is this reset now?
Do you want to enter the forgotten?
No, it's not. It resets in 32 days. I gotta do a lot of these. What do you want?
I think I'm taller.
You're shorter.
Huh? You gotta be passed through the Jade Gate on my way to the gravity means down, growing me. Wait a minute.
Shut up. You shut up too.
Where did the... At first, really? I should go and ask.
I don't like either of you two. You two both suck nuts. Alright. Make my decision now. Decision has been made. Because I already have his light cone. No one even has it on. So yeah, there you go. Cool. Is that actually its recommended gear? It is not. It's whatever the hell this is. Oh, this. This is the actual recommended thing. Nope. It's also whatever the hell this is. Wait. That's wrong then. Oh wait, it's because this is attacks. Yeah, these are probably quantum and... Okay, no, that makes sense, I guess, then. I guess that makes sense. But I'd so rather have it for, like, the fucking boost, right? I guess. Yeah, alright. Actually... Quick thing, game tools. I don't know why it's saying I have Sunday when I very much don't. Oh no, because I usually clicked. Acheron. What's your ideal team? I don't actually know. Halo. Trailblazer Fire, really? I guess that kind of makes sense. What surprises me here that Black Swan isn't a team lineup for her. At least that the game is recommending. That is a little surprising. Gallagher as well. Gallagher and Pela. What about Well? What's Welt's team lineup? Where's that whore? I was probably going to show up. I don't have him. Hang on, where is he? There he is. Oh, I have most of these characters. Sorry, it's like other stuff. What's Sundays? Team lineup. Just have one of these people in their squad. I see. I will say I am surprised they made Sunday Harmony. Despite him... I mean, he's the power of Harmony, so I guess that is still technically Harmony. I guess. Yeah. Picture. Let's level up Well to at least 20. Oh, damn. Character. Where's Well?
The passion of yesteryear isn't all that returned.
Yesteryear. I think I'm in a good spot now where I can get everyone to level 20. And then just, you know, still have a whole bunch of material left over. I think. I don't know. Alright, I'm ending the stream now. If you like streaming, follow button. I will be back tomorrow. We'll continue the new update. Continue the story tomorrow. Anyway, that's about it. Goodbye.